Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back, and I had a fantastic time, but I did miss you guys. I missed that. That might be a new high score. If not, it's pretty well tied with our old high score. But of course, the day that I announced that I'm going to be leaving and I do my last video before I leave, the very next day they make a few announcements. There were two in particular that really excited me. The first, you may have already seen. I believe it was implemented in last night's maintenance, if I remember correctly. But the daily gift, which is a fantastic, nice little thing. I collected my gift last night before I went to sleep, and it turned into a drumroll Dream Cluster S. Yay! So I don't know. Hopefully the gift will be a little more interesting than that most of the time, and it was probably just bad luck on my part. But it is exciting to get gifts. I think they said Poke Biscuits are going to be in there too, so that would be really nice that we could just kind of stockpile those a little bit over time, use them when we need them. But the other major thing that I'm super excited about is they announced we have a new island, Lapis Lakeside. Not sure what it's going to be there. Probably dragons, if I had to guess. I do believe that they have found Dragonite in the game, but not available for us to catch. So maybe it'll be a dragon island, but who knows? Could surprise me. Could be a rock, not a rock. We have Taupalo. Could be an ice island. No, we have Snowdrop. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who knows what it could be? Probably dragons, but we'll see when they finally put it in the game. But until then, let's go ahead and jump into what we've got today and get back into the swing of it. I did go to Greengrass this week since we have the holiday event coming up and it's on Greengrass. I figured you guys would want me to go to Greengrass and work on my island bonus. So that's where we're at for now. We will return to Snowdrop once the event is over and get back to work on powering up Snowdrop because it was difficult, but I was starting to kind of get the hang of it towards the end of the week. But we did get 88 sleep points, so that puts us at 18,547. We do have enough for our 17,200 that we want to be able to buy out the shop twice. So we're just waiting until the end of the month to do that. I also am trying to stockpile a little bit of sleep points because I might need to buy some of the evolution items. That's the word. So kind of holding on to those because some of these evolution items get pretty expensive. I think they're like 1,400 each. Yeah, moonstones, shiny stones, and all that. I do need a couple of them, so it would be nice to have some stockpiled. So that way we have them available when we need them. I could have just done it while I was on that screen, but I did want to go ahead, and for those of you that haven't found it yet, if you click on the shops and you click on general store, you can actually see, let me go back real quick, this little red dot right above there that lets you know that your daily gift is available. Contains one kind of item chosen at random. So it costs 0 diamonds. You can just go in, pick it up. I got diamonds. That's even better. It cost me 0 diamonds and I got diamonds. I will definitely take that. I did not know diamonds were a possible drop. That's really good, actually. I will definitely take some diamonds. But yeah, that's where your daily gift will be. So make sure to go and collect it every day. We did get a mission complete. What did we do? Giving Snorlax his favorite berries. Good job, us. Funny enough, I've actually been having some trouble with this team this week in terms of keeping up with the amount of ingredients I need to cook, and I don't know why. So I did put Blastoise on the team. I didn't have him there just to try to help out, and it's not looking great still, so we might have to change things up again. But let's jump into this sleep report. Session 138. 7 hours and 27 minutes. Got to bed late. Got to get my sleep schedule back on track after my little time away. But that's definitely going to be a snoozing type sleep. So let's see if we can get a Charmander or something to replace the one we have. See if we can break 10. Yeah. Oh, it started going up real quick. But yeah, we're at Master 2 sleep research. So 21.49 million, almost 21 and a half. And it looks like we've got a full research to start off on a Thursday. Hey, there's Charmander. And a new sleep style. Ooh. Which I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know if Lapis will be available immediately to everybody or if we'll have to unlock it through sleep style research. If we do have to unlock it with a certain number of sleep styles, I will more than happily take extra sleep styles so that we don't have to worry about it. But we did get 2 Rattatas, a Meowth, a Slackoth, a Growlithe, a Wigglytuff, a Cyndaquil, and of course, this adorable little Charmander. There's our 4-star top belly Charmander sleep. Not the last one we need. And we do know that that 3-star sleep style is locked behind the incense. So that will have to wait for another time when we actually have the incense. Anybody hungry? Ooh, Cyndaquil's hungry. That's good. I do need a really good Cyndaquil too. Both of the fire starters I am kind of lacking so far. Let's see. Yep, Cyndaquil is just gonna be what we do. I feel like Cyndaquil is a bit more helpful than Charmander at this point for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that while we have the chance and be done with it. And while I'm thinking about it, I did actually run into an Absol over the weekend. I didn't catch it, however. You guys told me to power up that Blastoise for Coco, and it actually was doing so well at bringing in Coco. I did not feel that I was really pressed to bring home an Absol anymore. So I just went ahead and it was actually ended up being hungry. So I just fed it the bonus biscuit and a couple extra Poke Biscuits till it got full just to set it up for us to take it home easy next time. So that's what happened while I was gone. That was the big thing I saw. Nothing else interesting, no shinies or anything. So you guys didn't miss much. Let's Cyndaquil's so adorable, but yeah, let's send out this Charmander candy. I feel like people use Charizard on their team quite a bit. Let's make sure everybody's got enough candy for their Charizards. 1050 research XP is enough to rank up. Rank 39. There's another Poke Biscuit, a Luck Incense, and a Dream Cluster. Then 2,241 Dream Shards. Not too bad. Not bad for a Thursday. And we've got a level 10 and a sassy Cyndaquil. So let's go ahead and switch on over to the calculator and see how that's going to turn out. Where are you at? There's Typhlosion. There's Cyndaquil. So we've got ginger, herb, ginger. Not a bad mix of ingredients, but it is a berry specialist, so I'm not really worried about it. We got inventory up M, which is okay. Skill trigger S, not really that great. Ingredient finder S, not great. Dream shard bonus, don't care. Helping speed S all the way at level 100 is kind of rough. And then sassy, which is main skill up and experience down. Not too great. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably not as good as the Quilava we have. At best, they're about the same, but given that the Quilava is already like level 17 and evolved, even if they were exactly the same, it wouldn't be worth investing into this Cyndaquil. So yeah, I think this Cyndaquil is going to go to the professor. Let me just double check the Quilava real fast. There you are, level 16. Oh, I lied. The Quilava is way better. It does drop off towards the end, but it's definitely better than this Cyndaquil we just caught. So that is a Cyndaquil going straight to the professor. So professor is getting a brand new friend today. But that does put us another step closer to that friendship level 10 for Cyndaquil, so I will take that. We had another 1,502 strength gained while we were gone. And let's go ahead and see. I believe there is news today. Here's the update contents. blah, blah, blah. New features. Preparation for the holiday event. Daily gifts added, which we've already gone over that, so be sure to grab those gifts every day. You can get Poke Biscuits or diamonds chosen at random, but that's not the only gifts you can get or items you can get out of it. Like I said, I got a dream cluster yesterday. I'm sure you guys have gotten some other stuff. So actually, let me know what you got in the comments. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what this list is going to be, or just an idea of what some of these items are going to be. Then we've got game contents, adjustments to make it easier to pick up berries and ingredients by flicking. Notes, the tap and flick response area has been increased, and this area can be changed based on the camera zoom status. Oh, interesting. Adjustments have been made to Swalot and other large Pokemon whose berries have been hidden. That does happen quite a bit. Friend list in the research community has been changed to show friends in order of the most recent to send research reports. Okay, so it looks like the people who are inactive will be further down the list, so that's good. Help us figure out who's stopped playing a little bit easier. Max capacity that the bag's item pocket can be enlarged to has been changed from 500 to 600. That's good for people who are at that. Same with the ingredient pocket, 500 to 600. So if you're at that cap already, that's good. You got a little bit further to go now. Play will now be temporarily suspended when the device's time settings are repeatedly changed. They're on to some of you. Better watch out. On the map screen, the numbers of Pokemon whose sleep styles haven't been seen yet will be replaced with question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, interesting. So they don't want us to know exactly how many are there. I mean, we're going to figure it out, but interesting that they would make that change. A notification has been added to inform users that they don't have enough storage space if the device has less than 100 megabytes of storage space left. Sure, some people have run into that problem. I haven't, so cool. The max number of research reports that can be received through the research community has been changed to 50 per day. Ooh, that's an interesting nerf. All right. Adjustments to a case that caused sleep consistency grades to become considerably worse. Note changes were made so that when a user tracks sleep twice in one day, but the longer sleep session tracking fails, the shorter sleep sessions tracking will not be included in the sleep consistency grade. Okay. Balance adjustments. Number of candies received when sending certain Pokemon to the professor increased. Example, Ivysaur candies increased from 5 to 7. Venusaur from 5 to 10. Okay, so you get more candies based on the evolution level that you send to the professor. That's a cool change. That makes sense. Effectiveness of main skill Dream Shard Magnet S increased. For example, at level 1 from 88 to 240. At level 6 from 568 to 1260. That is a significant change. That's actually quite a bit better. Kind of in line with what I was thinking it would need to be to actually make it worthwhile if you wanted to use it. So, great change. Effectiveness of main skill Extra Helpful S increased. Also good. At level 1 from 4 to 5, and then at level 6 from 9 to 10. Not as much of an increase as I would have liked to have seen, given how I understand the skill to work. Keep in mind, I may not understand it exactly correctly, but I feel like I do. And based on what I understand, that's not a huge increase, but it is an increase and it's a step in the right direction. So I'm good with that for now. Adjustments so that when a Pokemon with a main skill specialty hasn't had its main skill trigger after a certain number of times, it will become easier for the main skill to be triggered. That's good. Makes it more likely to trigger over time. If you're getting bad luck, eventually it will trigger. So that's good. The third, get Snorlax to a certain rating mission. The mission that has a reward of a Pokemon incense in the weekly missions was made easier to complete. I did notice that. It was Master 3 for me, and now it's Master 2, so I ended up getting it after the update finished last night, which it was a Metapod incense, so hooray, but it is an incense, and it is easier to complete, which is helpful because there were several times where I would end at Master 2 and not get it by the end of the week, so I'm happy with that. Then we go to bug fixes. Notifications not displaying properly when the server is crowded. Pokemon in the Pokemon box that have natures that lower their energy recovery, recovering only up to 80 after sleep tracking. Didn't even know that was a thing, but that's good to know. Bonus biscuits that were given out automatically during sleep research not being counted towards Give Out X Biscuits mission. Good that they fixed that. In certain very rare cases, the app becoming unable to proceed when linking with an Apple ID. Also never ran into that, but good that they fixed it. We definitely don't want people losing their account just because of an app issue. And then bug fixes specific to Android. News text not displaying properly when the text size is affected by Android devices' font size changing. Good to know. We hope you continue to enjoy Pokemon Sleep. So far, I am, and I plan to continue for a while. Let's go ahead and see what medal we got. Wrapping up all the news. Times you got a sleep score of 80 or higher 120 times, and number of fairy types studied 100. That's 10 more diamonds and a Dream Cluster S. I will take all day. And let's see what you guys have gotten up to in the research reports. 50 out of 50. We got 40 reports, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 that doubled up today. Interesting. And 4 out of the 5 are level 5. Very interesting. A low number, but it's still, what is that? Math is hard today. Math is very hard today. What is that? 12.5%? So not too bad. I thought I was gonna rank up with Arasu, but I guess not. No level ups today, but we've got quite a bit going on. So why is there, oh yeah, because of sleep style decks. So let's go ahead and collect from our team. We have Dugtrio on the team for the tomatoes. I was going for solar powered curry this week. 796. I actually got really lucky with the berries. Ooh, we got another main skill trigger with 1297. I got really lucky with the berries this week with the I think it's the Greppa berries, that the electric ones that Raichu has. And I have a pretty decent Raichu, so I had to make sure to put him on the team. And then Blastoise is here to give me that skill trigger. That's what I want. To try to round out and give me just enough ingredients to actually cook, because I was having an issue with the team I had before. Originally, I had our shiny Geodude, which I did evolve to a Graveler at the beginning of the week. And the same with this Haunter. This is our Ghastly that we got that's going to replace our Gengar eventually. So I also evolved that to Gengar at the beginning of the week. I don't think that these will skill trigger because I'm pretty sure I had their pack full. Yeah, their pack was full. So no skill trigger with them. But we can jump into the breakfast. And like I was saying, that shiny Graveler, it just wasn't giving me enough ingredients yet to really justify having it on the team. So I swapped it out with the Blastoise to try to get enough ingredients to even make a meal, because I was getting to the point where every time I was making a meal, I had exactly the ingredients I needed, or maybe a couple extra just to make the solar powered curry. And I would like to, have enough ingredients to cook whenever the time is ready to cook. Let's go ahead and get all this going. Actually gonna have a pretty hearty tomato curry this time around. Hoping that we can get to a decent master level this week. 10,637 on that curry, so that's enough for a level up. And this one's getting very close to maximum dish strength, maximum level. Now 10,000 should put us at Master 4. Should. Does. So that's Master 4. And I'm really hoping that we can start seeing some new sleep styles this week, with it being a lot easier to power up Snorlax on green grass. Like I said, I got the Greppa berries, also got citrus and Pam tree. Citrus is another reason I was trying to use that shiny Graveler, because he was bringing in ingredients and also favorite berries, but just wasn't working out. And then we've got the Dodrio on the team for the favorite Pam Tree berries. So let's see. I want to take a look at this Gengar or Haunter. We can. It is at a level. Well, it doesn't even have a level requirement to evolve. I was thinking about evolving it soon, but I don't have the candy for it. And I'm not 100% sure I want to invest the handy candies into it just yet. It is quite good, 86% over the course of its life. So that is pretty good, but that's a hefty handy candy investment. I would need, what is that, 69 more candies. So that would be 23 handy candies that I would need to use. And I have 24. So again, I would have to run out of all of my handy candies just to get it there. Meanwhile, this one also still needs to get to level 30 for the leaks. This one actually brings in ingredients pretty frequently. You're pretty good where you're at. I'm happy with where this Blastoise is. Not really too concerned with throwing in any extra candies right now. This one definitely needs to level up quicker, but it is going quite slow. But I do like the helping bonus on the team. And then of course, this one's just a powerhouse. It's not the best it could be, but it is quite good. So I am happy with that. Not really interested in throwing a whole bunch of candies into it at the moment. Just wanted to get it powered up a little bit just to try to bring that frequency down. But other than that, it is doing great. And that's kind of where our team is at so far. So you can see we're bringing in Oranberries, Greppas, Piggies, Pam Trees, and I forget the name of this one, Wiki Berries, I think. And then all the ingredients we're bringing in with our main skills. So not too bad of a team. Might actually be able to make it slightly better by putting in something besides this Dodrio, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to do that just yet. I feel like it's been doing pretty well. The only thing I might swap it out for would be this Larvitar, which may not be the worst case, but I don't know. It's been doing well so far. Larvitar might actually be a pretty decent idea just to bring in some more ingredients and to get some XP on it while we sleep. But that's the team we've got for now. It's looking pretty great. They're doing pretty well. I'm happy with it so far. That's going to be maybe the team to round out the week. And then, ooh, more sneaky snacking. I always love to see that. We only need 31,000 to get to Master 5, so that should be pretty doable. I'm hoping to get at least Master 7 this week. I think 8 is pretty doable, but we'll just have to see how the week goes. But that's where we are. I'm back. That's the team update. Hope you guys have been doing well in my absence. Hope you got all the Pokemon you were hunting for, and that's what I've got for today. So I appreciate you coming by. Be sure to hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, later dudes.